Have you ever tried to go somewhere and you have no idea where it is, and if you don't have the address to put into your phone to get you there, you will never get there? That's the significance of knowing your desire. You have to know your desire so you can put the GPS coordinates in so you can actually get there. You don't know where you're trying to go, therefore you never get there. Let's not be surprised, you never put anything in the GPS. The car is not moving because you didn't put anything in the GPS. Once you know what the desire is, you can start moving towards the desire. That's the significance of knowing what you want. You are magnetizing your desires closer to you just by holding the thought of what you want in your head for 17 seconds. Stop asking for permission to have the things that you are meant to have. We create and project into our 3D reality first through our minds. Everything that we are physically experiencing, we are experiencing because we have already created and set the stage in our mind, and then we project what we are thinking out into the reality, and then we experience the things that we've been thinking about. If your desires are always on your mind, then you always know what's coming to you. Hey guys, it's Nija. Welcome back to my channel. I help awakened women create their dream life through manifestation and mindset. Today we're going to talk about a manifestation activation, a manifestation technique, and the download I received from my angels, guides, and helpers was just shut up and say thank you. So I'm gonna riff on this topic. You guys know, if you're new here and you don't know, I receive these intuitive downloads and then I unpack them in video form. So let's get into it. So this download is actually about gratitude and how you're supposed to give yourself everything that you want in your head first. And instead of looking at manifestation and coming from it from a place of, please God, can I have this? Please universe, can I have this? Am I worthy enough? Can I please have this? God is saying, like, stop asking for permission to have the things that you are meant to have. If something is on the earth plane, it is already here for you to have. You can have absolutely anything you want here on earth. So we need to stop coming for our manifestations from a place of, please God, am I good enough? Please God, may I have... God is like, you're already good enough because you're already here. So you get to decide what you're going to have and what you're not going to have. And remember, this is an activation. So if you need to at any point in this video, like, just do a little bit of tapping and just like remind yourself, like, remember, this is an activation. And so the reason why a lot of people come to manifestation from a place of, please God, please can I have this, is because of religion. Religion kind of indoctrinated people into believing that you're already not good enough as you are, therefore you need to ask for permission, you need to beg God, the Son, the Father, the Holy Ghost, you need to beg Jesus, you need to beg your sky daddy to give you what you want, and then you need to pray that you're good enough to have the things that you want. And that is actually I'm just gonna say it's very dogmatic, okay? Religion has made people believe that you are not good enough and you don't deserve to live a good life, and you need to grovel and beg for the things that you desire. And I'm here to tell you that if you're already here, you're already good enough, and God doesn't want you to beg for the things that He's already given you permission to have. He just wants you to see that you're worthy enough to accept them. Okay, you're good enough as you are, just accept them. And so the download I received is, if you are struggling to manifest something, it's probably because you haven't given yourself permission to have it yet in your head. And the reason why we don't give ourselves permission to have things in our head is because we think we're not good enough, we think we're not ready. There might be a sense of fear of success, or fear of being seen, or fear of moving to the next level, and so subconsciously we're holding ourselves back. And so the exercise we need to have then is to start giving ourselves the things that we want, giving ourselves our desires in our head first. What does that mean? If you have a dream house that you're trying to manifest, give it to yourself in your head first. If there is a dream car you're trying to manifest, give it to yourself in your head first. If there's a dream love, a dream partnership, dream relationship that you're trying to manifest, give it to yourself in your head first. What does that look like? It looks like playing out the scene of receiving it in in your head. Now, what is the significance of playing out the scene in your head? This is manifestation 101. We create and project into our 3D reality first through our minds. Everything that we are physically experiencing, we are experiencing because we have already created and set the stage in our mind, and then we project what we are thinking out into the reality, and then we experience the things that we've been thinking about. For example, if you're constantly in your head thinking, he's gonna cheat on me, he's gonna cheat on me, he's gonna cheat on me, and then somebody cheats on you, let's not be surprised, because we created that scenario with our mind. Okay, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Anything that we, you know, set in stone in our mind is what will be out in reality. And so you want to start giving yourself the desires of your heart in your head first, because things happen in the conscious realm first, and then the 3D realm follows. So things are happening in the mental plane first, and then they're happening on the 3D. So if you want something to manifest in your reality that hasn't yet come forth in your reality, you need to give it to yourself first in the mental plane, because the mental plane happens first and the 3D plane happens second. The things we see in the 3D plane is, you know, lagging behind the things that are happening in the mental realm. So give yourself your desire first in your mind. So let's say you have a monetary desire of making, I don't know, $30,000 a month. The way that you get to that timeline is by giving yourself that desire in your head first. Now, a lot of times people get strung up when it comes to manifesting. You're not manifesting what you desire because you have no clue what you're desiring. You have no clue what you want. You're never going to get what you want if you don't know what you want. And you don't have to know everything you want all at once. Like, things become clear with time, but you need to have an idea, because those are the GPS coordinates, right? Have you ever tried to go somewhere and you have no idea where it is, and if you don't have the address to put into your phone to get you there, you will never get there? That's the significance of knowing your desire. You have to know your desire so you can put the GPS coordinates in so you can actually get there. Otherwise, you're never going to get there because you don't know what you want. How are you going to get somewhere if you don't know what you want, right? You don't know where you're trying to go, therefore you never get there. Let's not be surprised you never put anything in the GPS. The car is not moving because you didn't put anything in the GPS. Once you know what the desire is, you can start moving towards the desire. That's the significance of knowing what you want. So give yourself the thing that you want in your head. Start playing out the scene. Start visualizing you having the thing that you want in your head. And most importantly, after you play out the scene, focus on how does it feel when you have the thing that you want. For example, if the thing that you want is your dream home, how does it feel to have your dream home? I want you to play out the scene of having your dream home in your head. And I can't remember if it is Abraham Hicks who like has that rule that if you can hold the desire in your head for 17 seconds, just 17 seconds, if you can think about what you want for 17 seconds, your brain is finding pathways to make this thing happen to you and draw it closer to you. You are magnetizing your desires closer to you just by holding the thought of what you want in your head for 17 seconds. So if you can imagine, you turn that one 17-second thought and then you add to it and you add to it and you add to it, aka we're using cloud energy. I made a video about this. We're using cloud energy to create our desires, meaning we're taking something that's invisible and intangible and turning it into something that is very much so physical and tangible. I digress. Okay. So you're going to give yourself what you desire in your head by playing out the scene and focusing on how it feels to have the thing that you desire. Next, you want to work from the goal, not to the goal. So if your goal is to have your dream house, we don't want to work towards the goal, meaning where we are now, we don't have the dream house, but we're moving towards the dream house. No, we want to put ourselves in the dream house in our head, and then from that vision in our head, work our way backwards. Okay, I got the keys to the new house. I moved into the new house. What did I do just before that? Okay, I was in the realtor's office and I was signing paperwork for the dream home. journal. And then what did I do right before that? I was gathering my documents and paperwork and getting my pay stubs and everything together so that I could apply for the place. And then what did I do right before that? I was scouting out new places that I could live. I was going around town. I was looking to see what was available and like going to visit and tour different places. Okay, what did I do right before that? So you see what I'm saying? We want to know what the goal is, know what the end point is, and start working our way backwards from the goal. One last example, if the goal was to have $30,000 months, meaning that you're generating $30,000 every single month doing whatever you love, get in that place in your head, meaning live out the scene. What does that look like? What does that feel like? What did I do to create that? Ooh, feels so good. I'm in the dream. I'm in the vision. Okay, cool. From that place, what was the thing I did right before that to get to there? Let's say I hired a business coach and she taught me everything that I needed to know to get to 30K months. Beautiful, right? And then what did I do right before I got the business coach? I read a really good book and it told me X, Y, and Z that I needed to know to do whatever. Okay, great. And then what was the next step right before that? I watched a really good video and it taught me X, Y, and Z. So you want to start knowing what the goal is and moving your way backwards from the goal, not to the goal. Okay, why are we moving from the goal, not to the goal? We want to get into the mind of the version of ourselves who has that thing that we're asking for, because time is an illusion and we can access any place and any time in our mind consciously that we want. Okay, so you can reach the version of yourself that's incredibly successful right now before you even get to that timeline. Anyway, I digress. That is what I want to talk about today. I believe that's everything that I want to say. You can create your dream life doing absolutely anything that you want to. You can make money doing absolutely anything that you want to. All you have to do is give yourself what you want in your head first, and then know that it's coming because you're taking action from the mind or from the place of the version of yourself who already knows, you know, what they needed to do to get it. I'll leave you guys with this last thing. So in Dream Life Academy, that's my private community full of awakened women on the mission to create their dream lives. One of the ladies in the group asked me this question, and she said, Nija, if creation is already finished, if everything is already what it's going to be, if creation is already finished, do we still need to take action to get the things that we desire? And my response was, yes, you still have to take action. I think that people sometimes think that if they just have a good attitude and, you know, they think positively, then they'll get the thing that they want. You still have to take positive action. And it's easy to take positive action when you know what the desire is and you know what the desired outcome is. So focus on taking inspired action, but also keep playing out the scene of what you desire in your head. And then it will be en route to you. As long as you keep the desired outcome, aka the GPS coordinates of where you're trying to go, as long as you keep that in your head, in the forefront of your mind, you will always know where you're going. You'll always know what you're manifesting. You'll always know what's coming towards you because you are bringing it towards you with your thoughts. If your desires are always on your mind, then you always know what's coming to you. Okay, if what you don't desire is always on your mind, then you know it's coming to you. Whatever is on your mind is what's coming to you. And with that, I'm gonna end it there. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope this video was helpful. If you want help from me on how to create your dream life doing whatever it is that you love, I have an ebook. It is called DRIP. It stands for Dream Revenue is Possible, and I teach you guys how to make money doing whatever it is that you love. If that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and check the link down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.